And so we say hi again, everybody, as we greet you tonight, as you're looking live tonight at Falcon Field, where tonight the playoff-bound Farmington Falcons play the regular season finale hosting the Dearborn Crestwood Chargers. Falcons went on the road last week and had their five-game win streak snapped as Oxford beat them 49 to, not Oxford, but Clarkston beat them 49-7. Oxford knocked off North Farmington last Friday. The Raiders, by the way, at Troy tonight, they're already in the playoffs with a 5-victory season, but they're hoping for a win tonight, the Raiders, to finish out the regular season at 6-3 and maybe get a more favorable playoff matchup. But that is the story. Both of the Farmington schools headed for the postseason this year. The Falcons hoping to win tonight and move into the postseason with a 7-2 regular season record. It's senior night tonight here at Farmington. We'll be saying goodbye, at least in the regular season, to players like Herschel McCormick-Reamer, the star running back for the Farmington Falcons, and his quarterback, Vincent Pacey. They are among the more than 20 seniors playing their regular season finale here tonight in Farmington. We are at the dying of the lights. Sunset occurred about 10 minutes or so officially. You can still see some of the gloaming in the sky, but the lights have taken over here at Falcon Field. Game time temperature will check in at about 46 degrees. At least that's what it was when I looked a moment ago. So it is a little bit on the chilly side. We had remarkable weather all fall. Temperatures well above average. It was just a lot of sunshine, no rain. It was lovely, but now fall has arrived. And with it, well, what you would expect on October the 24th. A temperature of about, in the mid-40s, which is exactly where we are. So another moment or two, we'll have this one underway. Paulo Roku will kick the ball off for the Farmington Falcons. Falcons opened the season with a win over Oak Park on the road, lost at Holly, and then reeled off 5 straight wins before the loss at Clarkston last week. The opening kick goes out of bounds. That'll mean 1st and 10 for the Crestwood Chargers at the 35-yard line. So we're just underway. What can you tell us about the Chargers? Well, they lost their opener. Then they had a 3-game win streak, but since that time, they have alternated losses and wins. And if that pattern holds tonight, they're in line for a loss. Only the second meeting ever between these two teams. They played in the season finale last year at Crestwood, and the Falcons won that ball game 34-22. So everything tonight is about playoff seeding. But it's good to see that both the Farmington schools, both the Falcons and the Raiders, are going to be in the postseason this year. Salami, the quarterback, with that give, and a good little second effort by the ball carrier, number 21, Jordan Brooks. Ahmed Salami is the quarterback for Crestwood. The first play of the night netted 4, 2nd down and 6 coming up for Dearborn Crestwood. Straight I formation. The give to the tailback. This time the Falcons are right there at the line of scrimmage to deny. Again, it was Jordan Brooks on the carry. Number 13, Kai Condor, among those on the stop for the Falcons. L.J. Banks was there as well. Play failed to gain. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Just underway here on a lovely fall evening. Hey, we need some cider and donuts in the booth. That's what we need. Salami rolling, throwing, and it's deflected and incomplete. Farmington's Darius Warren, I believe, got a hand on that one.
Tipped by number 5, Darius Warren.
So 4th down and 6 now for Crestwood. They'll go 3 and out. Let's take another look at that last play. First pass attempt of the night by Salami. And the Falcons, Warren, number 5, got a hand on that ball to break things up. Christian Gillings, we've seen him have some electric moments, is back to return the punt, but the punt doesn't get anywhere near him. Kind of an off the side of the foot effort. The Falcons are going to take over at the 48-yard line. So that is a 12-yard punt. You usually like to get a little bit more than that out of your kicking game, but a 12-yard punt. The Falcons will begin it tonight in Crestwood territory. So what a break for Farmington, just underway. First possession of the night. Casey alone in the backfield. Hands to McCormick Rimmer, who's taken around the left side, finds the corner, finds the seam, finds the edge. He's all the way down the field. He's going to score. Herschel McCormick Reamer goes 48 yards to score. And on the first offensive play of the night, how about that? The Falcons move into a 6-0 lead. It is a one-play, 48-yard scoring drive. Extra point by Roku is on the way, and it's good. So very early on, 10:24 left to go in the quarter. And Herschel McCormick Reamer, let's take a look right now. The edge is set, and there he goes. Once he beats those two guys, it's all over. A 48-yard counting carry for HMR, Herschel McCormick Reamer. And just like that, Falcons have that 7-0 lead. Falcons last year finished with a 6-3 record. And tonight looking for a victory here. Number 24 with a great individual effort right there. That's Diego Coley. So he stops the return man in the open field, and Crestwood this time, 1st and 10 from their 30. They were 3 and out on their first possession, and on the first play following a 12-yard punt, Herschel McCormick Reamer took it to the house. 7-0 Falcons early on here. This time, Salami out of the gun, and this time a whistle at the snap. That is almost always, and it is in this case, an illegal procedure by the offense. False start in this case. 1st down and 15 results. You know what I was going to do, and I forgot to do it. When is the selection show on Sunday? It'll be on FanDuel Sports. Usually it's like 5 o'clock on the Sunday. I was going to look that up before I can. I'll see if I can't find it before the... well, maybe somebody in the truck could put themselves to use and do me a little Googling. We're all going to want to know who Farmington's playing and who North Farmington is playing come Sunday night when the pairings are announced. This play ain't going to gain. Brooks on the run, and among those on the tackle, number 44, Carter Kolumski for Farmington. Well, I misspoke. The play did gain a yard. 2nd down, 14. North Farmington tonight playing Troy. North Farmington already in the playoffs, but they'd like to improve their position with a win over a Colts team, which is struggling right now. They've been outscored Troy in their last 5 games, 137-14. Crestwood trying the middle, and it's not there again. The guy that gets up from the bottom of the pile is often the guy who made the tackle. In this case, that's number 12, Jaden Chase. Kai Condor was there as well, number 13 for Farmington. Play picked up a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and a dozen, Matt. Call it 11. Ball's on the 29. The line to gain is the 40, so 3rd down and 11. It's another whistle, and I think Crestwood's calling a timeout, and they are. So we're early. It's already Farmington 7, Crestwood no score, and we'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Looking for a score, a schedule, a story? MHSAA.com has you covered. Our newly redesigned website has everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. And it's optimized for mobile use. Fans can submit scores on a Friday night, check playoff pairings and game times, or read about the student athletes from your community. Your first stop is MHSAA.com. Connect with us online and get everything you need all in one place.
Back we are here at Falcon Stadium, Farmington 7. Crestwood no score. Now Crestwood has run 5 offensive plays tonight. They've gained a total of 9 yards. But they can put some points on the board. We'll tell you about that in a moment. Right now, 3rd down and 11. And the Chargers have illegally procedured again. So that'll make it 3rd down and 16. Pressure coming. Salami runs away from it, fires down the sideline, incomplete. Looked like he had his man, Jawad Farhat, but it goes incomplete. So 4th and 16, and Crestwood's going to punt it away. We mentioned now they've had trouble moving the football in 2 possessions tonight against Farmington. But this is a team, Crestwood put 41 on Annapolis, 41 on Garden City, 56 on Melvin. So they can score some points. Good pressure on the punt, which is high in the air. It's going to be taken by Giddings. Or McCormick Reamer. McCormick Reamer down the sideline. Oh, he had a chance. He thought he had a chance. He gets shoved out of bounds near the 20-yard line. But Herschel McCormick Reamer, a 35-yard punt return, 33-yard punt return officially, as they spot the ball at the 23-yard line. So here comes Herschel McCormick Reamer on replay. Again, he just finds that lane down the sideline, much as he did on the touchdown run. I think he got down to that, around that 20-yard line, got a little excited, and ended up, wound up stepping out of bounds. All right. Here comes McCormick Reamer. Same play they ran on the touchdown. Let's see if it works again. Depends on where he went out. Let's say he stepped out at the 17 and there's a flag. And it's holding against Farmington. So Farmington had that real nice field position at the 23, but when they walk off the hold, ball comes back to the 33. It'll be 1st and 20. Falcons with a 7-0 lead. Need to take advantage of a great punt return by Herschel McCormick Reamer. A little dump off pass to Anthony Bailey, and Bailey will pick up a few yards down the sideline to the 25. Gain of 8. 2nd down and a dozen. Here we go, that 2nd and 12 play. Pass by Pacey falls incomplete. That the playoff selection show will air on FanDuel Sports. You can also watch it live for free at the website of the Michigan High School Athletic Association, but that is Sunday at 5 o'clock, and that's when we will find out the postseason pairings. And again, both Farmington and North Farmington is in. We'll find out Sunday against whom they will compete in the postseason. Maybe one another. Big time blitz coming, but a little dump off, little screen pass, and it's going to go. It's going to break. Into the end zone goes Antoine Bailey. And Antoine Bailey goes in from 26. Just a little screen pass. And Antoine takes it to the house. And with 7:48 to go in the first, it's 13-0 Farmington. And now it's 14-0 Farmington. So 2 possessions and a pair of 3 and outs for Crestwood, 2 possessions and a pair of touchdowns for the Farmington Falcons. So let's watch number 2, Antoine Bailey. The pressure coming. And the perfect solution, the screen pass, it's well blocked, and then Antoine Bailey gets to the outside and he just trots into the end zone. Farmington 14, Crestwood no score. There's your touchdown score, Antoine Bailey. Senior night here at Farmington High School. More than 20 seniors honored in a pregame ceremony this evening. They're not playing their last game for Farmington, may not be playing their last home game for Farmington. If they could win tonight, things are looking good. Early on, 7 wins could get you a home game. Jeremiah Wayne with that return, which didn't amount to too much.
Touchdown Chargers.
All right, here comes Crestwood to the line. And again, 2 possessions and 2 3 and outs for them. Salami with a give to Brooks. That play off right tackle, it'll pick up a couple of yards. 2nd down and 8. Might only gain 1. 2nd down and 9. Second down, 9 to go. Brooks again, he'll try the other side. He's going to be brought to nice tackle. Nice tackle in the backfield by Farmington's number 19, Miles Smith. Smith wrapped Brooks up in the backfield. That's a loss of 7 yards. Take another look at this. Watch Brooks, the running back, say, I got nowhere to go. And a beautiful individual effort right there by number 19, Miles Smith. There he is. So third down, 17 to go. Scoreboard says 16. Fine, let's go with that. Ball's on the 32, and they got to get it to the 48, and there's another pre-snap whistle. Another timeout being called by Crestwood. All right, they're in third and long again. They call timeout again. Falcons have just scored again. They lead 14-0, and we'll be back right after this.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Back at Falcon Field, 14 for Farmington, nothing for Crestwood. They've just used their second time out of the first half with about half of the first quarter gone by, and that's all. 14-0 Farmington. We'll try and get updates on that North Farmington at Troy game. Again, the Raiders have qualified for the postseason with 5 wins, but they want to improve their standing and go into the playoffs as a 6-victory team. Passing attempt here for Salami. And no, he throws it across the way, and it's caught down. That may be a first down. It is. He caught that thing. Christian Green. So they pick up 18 and go into Farmington territory at the 49-yard line. Boy, I'll tell you what, nice job keeping the feet in, huh? So a nice catch by Christian Green. Crestwood gets their first down of the night, and they do it in surprising fashion. Facing a 3rd down and 16 and converting it. So they're into Falcon territory for the first time tonight. Their first down. They've got the football at the Falcon 49. Now Brooks again right up the middle, and this time he'll pick up 4. Of course, senior night not only for the football players, but senior night tonight for the band and the cheerleaders as well. So second down 6. This is Brooks bowling forward to pick up a first down. Brooks inside the Falcon 40. All the way down to the 37. So Brooks, number 21, picking up yardage for Crestwood and keeping this drive going. First and 10, Dearborn. Football's on the Falcon 37. And a nice effort by that ball carrier, Jawad Farhat. The gain is 4, it's 2nd and 6. So Crestwood called that timeout. They come back from it facing a 3rd down and 16. They convert it. And now they're driving into Falcon territory. They're going to lose big yardage on this one. Yeah, Brooks finally gets spilled by Farmington's Jaden Chase, number 12.
Number 12, Jaden Chase on the tackle.
That play will lose 6, bring up 3rd down and 11. They got him. He got away. He's going to get away again till he doesn't. See, going low, good technique by Jaden Chase to make the tackle. 3rd down and 11. Ball back to the Falcon 38. This is a big play for Farmington. Brooks in trouble in the backfield. Going to be brought down. Sacarino by Leo Pace. And down goes Salami. Out near midfield, as a matter of fact, all the way back to the 49-yard line. Let's take a look at it. That's right, swallowed him up. Gave him nowhere to go. Football back to the 49-yard line. The line to gain is what? The 28. So it's 4th down and 21. Well, on 4th and 21, they'll go for it here.
Against the Chargers.
Well, Chargers were trying to draw the Falcons offside. Didn't work, and they'll take the delay of game penalty. See the situation, 2:28 left here in the opening quarter. Falcons have possessed the ball twice tonight, and on each occasion they've scored. Here comes our punt. Again, the Falcons are with good pressure. It's a pretty decent punt. Takes a decided Farmington bounce over, and Crestwood will down it just outside the 30-yard line. So it is from there that Farmington will begin, leading the football game 14-0. On senior night. Normally we talk about what game we will have for you next week, and right now we don't know. Because next week is the playoffs. Again, that selection show is on FanDuel Sports Sunday at 5. Or you can go to the Michigan High School Athletic Association website and watch it there for free. HMR on a slow developing play, and it develops too slowly to be of any use to Farmington. Reamer taken out of bounds at the 29. It's a loss of a couple. Just no real seams opened up for McCormick Reamer that time. So out of bounds he goes. Hasty dropping. Tucking it under, made a man miss. And he'll pick up 5 yards on the play. 3rd down and 7.
Number 7, Hussein Al-Kalahi on the tackle.
Couldn't tell you if this was a designed run play or not. It turned into one, though. 3rd down, 7 to go for Farmington. Pressure coming. Pacey steps up, delivers the pass incomplete. in and out of the hands of Anthony Bailey. Or checking, the intended receiver is John Howell, number 7. Then Mr. Gold on PA says it was Bailey, so it was incomplete to Anthony Bailey. Got to be careful with your Baileys on this Farmington team. There's 2 of them. Anthony wears number 1. Antoine, who scored a touchdown tonight, wears number 2. You got Herschel McCormick Reamer, Cooper McCormick Reamer, and Declan McCormick Reamer on this team too. Farmington punting for the first time tonight. Takes a Falcon bounce and roll. And Crestwood will start from inside their own 30-yard line with 1:06 to go here in the opening, 1:04 to go here in the opening quarter. So Crestwood able to move the ball their last possession until they weren't. They had driven to the vicinity of the Falcon 30 and then got pushed back on a couple of losses all the way back out to midfield. That was the last time they had the ball. Their other 2 possessions were 3 and outs. Falcons scored the first time they got the ball, scored the second time they got the ball, but they just went 3 and out for the first time tonight. Slimy with the give to Brooks, and he's able to bounce this one outside. And he's going to be out near the first down marker. Here comes Brooks. On the tackle, that was number 8, Griffin Guanco. So the play did pick up a first down, 1st and 10 Crestwood, this time from the 38-yard line. This time it's Ali Jaber on the carry. And he'll get 4. Now the quarter has come to an end. Nice quarter for Farmington. They lead it 14-0. We'll be back with more right after this.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Welcome back to Falcon Field as we welcome you in for the second quarter. Falcons with a 14-0 lead and a 48-yard touchdown run by Herschel McCormick Reamer and a little screen pass to Antoine Bailey that connected from 28 yards out. Crestwood on second down, dive play up the middle, gain 2. 3rd and 3.
Led by number 55, LJ Banks.
Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Recovered by Crestwood. Bad exchange, and the quarterback, Salami, got on it. But it will mean fourth down. The play loses a couple of yards. Maybe 3 of them. It'll be 4th and 5. Nice score from Troy. The Raiders have a 21-0 lead on the Troy Colts. They're playing that game tonight in Troy. So that's got to delight Coach John Herstein. Looked to me like the Falcons may have jumped there. And they did. That makes it 4th and manageable. 4th and 1. So let's stick a little pin in that play, shall we? They had 4th and 6, now it's 4th and 1. This could make the difference between a punt and a drive continuing. They tried Brooks. He stopped initially. He didn't get it. He did not get it. 24 is at the bottom of the pile for Farmington. And that, guys, is Jago Coley. Let's take a look. Boy, I'll tell you what. Falcons dominated at the point of attack. And it was number 19 that came up, Miles Smith, to save the day. Because it looked like Brooks might be getting away. But he's brought down, and it's a huge play for Farmington. We talk about that maybe being a key play in the game. I didn't see it coming out that way, but it did. Farmington stops them on 4th and 1. The Falcons will take over 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 47. Pacey flushed. He'll go down at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
He kept the ball.
Clock is running in the second quarter as we've settled into this one nicely. Farmington with that 2-touchdown lead. Empty backfield look for the Falcons here. The give to Herschel McCormick Reamer. Trying to outrun a man, can't. Trying to juke 3 others, can't. And this is going to be a big loss on the play depending on the spot. That's a loss of 8. Back to the 45. That's the same play they ran for the touchdown to on the first play from scrimmage tonight, but this time the openings were not there. And McCormick Reamer with a rare loss, and it's a big one, 8-yard loss, third down and 18. Late handoff to McCormick Reamer, and he's stuffed at the line. Or check it, Antoine Bailey, the ball carrier, number 2. So no gain there. 4th down, the Falcons will punt it away. John Howell out to punt the football away for the Falcons. And it's Jordan Brooks who's handled virtually all of the running responsibilities for Crestwood tonight. He's deep to receive a good punt by Howell. And here's Brooks inside his 20-yard line. You can't get past the initial wave. It'll be a return of about 4 yards. And they'll have the football, Crestwood, at their own 23.
Number 23, Isaiah Sandridge, on the tackle for the Falcons. First down target.
So after the Falcons scored on their first 2 possessions tonight, things have stalled for them a bit. But Crestwood has, with the exception of one drive, has had trouble moving the ball against the Falcons in this one. Salami under center. Handoff. They try the right side. There's nothing there.
Number 16 is Noah
Number 34 for Farmington, Noah Badrak on the stop.
Second down.
Kai Condor getting some love on the PA system here as well, and why not? Technically a gain of a yard on the play. So it's 2nd down and 9. Pressure is immediate this time from the Falcons, and they get him in the backfield again. Down goes Salami because he's got Diego Coling on top of him, number 24. Falcons in there immediately. That's got to just not be a good feeling for a quarterback. You got guys attacking you from either side. You know you're going down. 7-yard loss on the play. Football's at the 18. Third down and 15 for Crestwood. Salami has time this time, unloads the deep ball, and it's intercepted, picked off by the Falcons. Intercepted by Jaden Chase. He's brought down immediately, but the Falcons will have the football out near midfield on the interception by Jaden Chase. It's the first turnover of the football game, and it goes to Farmington. Got to be impressed with the way Salami unloaded that football, but into traffic. And Jaden Chase was there to make the grab, the interception. 1st and 10 Falcons at their own 48. Let's have another look at it. Some Salami had time. And there you see it being picked off by Farmington's number 12. Meanwhile, catch and run by Anthony Bailey. And Bailey battling down to the 25-yard line to pick up 27 yards on that toss from Vincent Pacey. Good looking play to start this drive for Farmington. Pass to Anthony Bailey. Field position at the 25-yard line. Clock not running for some reason. Comes Antoine Bailey cutting it up the middle. One man to beat to get to the end zone, and he beats him. Touchdown Farmington. Antoine Bailey to the house from 24 yards out. So Antoine gets his second touchdown of the night. The Falcons take a 20-0 lead. And the extra point makes it 21-0 Farmington.
Falcons 21, Chargers 0.
So a real quick scoring drive, 52 yards in 2 plays. There goes Bailey. As soon as he makes that cut right there, see ya. So Antoine Bailey with us. Second trip to the end zone tonight while carrying a football. And he's accounted for 2 of the 3 Falcon touchdowns tonight. But just a 2-play, 52-yard scoring drive. And the Falcons are in control right now. You got North Farmington leading at Troy 21-0. You have Farmington at home leading against Crestwood, also 21-0. All right, we'll have the marching band for you at halftime, along with the cheerleaders' performance. Crestwood will start at the 37-yard line or thereabouts. Abe Hassan on the return.
Number 9, Andrew Shabazz, and number 22, William Blackburn on the tackle. First down, Charger.
So Farmington cruising here in the first half. And they do get it's points off turnover, right? The interception by Jaden Chase setting the Falcons up out there near midfield, and it took them 2 plays to take it to the end zone. 21-0. Now Crestwood will see if they can do something they have had trouble doing so far, moving the football against this Falcon defense. Salami finally gets it away, but it's incomplete.
Number 34, Noah Badrock on the coverage. Second down.
So second down and 10 following the incomplete pass. Salami's pass caught, and it'll be a first down following the run. Sami Khalif on the reception. I think that was Kai Condor on the tackle, number 13. Yeah, it was. All right, first and 10. They'll get 7-8 yards, and a flag comes in on the reception by Hussein Al-Qazia. Personal foul, face mask against Farmington, so add 15 more. See if we can spot the face mask. They're usually obvious. Yep, right there, number 20. Grabbed on a bit. He says he had his grabbed onto too, and it looked from the replay like he did. Like these players had grabbed each other's face masks. The call goes against the Falcons, though. And here comes Sacarino. That ball is loose. I think that's a turnover. It is. It is. It's a sack fumble. Kai Condor got there first. All kinds of pressure. And Salami fumbled. Let's take a look at this one. A huge play in our game right now. Talk about pressure off the edge. Bob, bet you if they replayed that at the college level, they might say that the ground caused the fumble. But here, the call on the field stands. It's a fumble. It's recovered by Farmington. Let's see who did it. It was recovered by number 12, Jaden Chase for the Falcons. So Farmington first and 10 at the 42-yard line. How about that? Second turnover of the football game. They've both gone the Falcons' way. And it's a pass to Herschel McCormick Reamer, and Reamer breaks into the secondary. He's beating them all. Here comes Herschel McCormick Reamer to the end zone again. How about that? Herschel McCormick Reamer, 58 yards. And it's gonna, well, how about that? 27-0. How about that? Herschel McCormick Reamer does it again. You see it Friday night after Friday night, but this kid dominates. $27-0 Farmington. And the extra point is no good.
And the point after is no good. Falcons 27, Chargers 0.
Second time tonight, the Falcons have had a one-play scoring drive of greater than 50 yards, or of about 50 yards. Their first scoring drive was one play, 48 yards. That was a Herschel McCormick Reamer run around the left side. And now Herschel McCormick Reamer has done it again, this time scoring from 58 yards out. There he is. A one-play scoring drive for the Falcons. And that 27-0 lead you see right there. So coming in, and all one really has to work with are the opponent's scores. I've not seen Crestwood play tonight, but when you see a team that has put up 41 points twice and 56 points in a third game, you're thinking that you got to respect that offense. You got to have some concern about that offense. But the Falcons have had the answer tonight. Well, that kickoff's a live ball down there. It's going to be, oh, look out. It is picked up by number 2, Abe Hassan. And Hassan all the way out to near midfield after he fielded that kickoff on the hop. Well, you see a kick. We saw it earlier this year where Farmington recovered an onside kick in that fashion. It was just a normal kickoff, but the opponent let it bounce and roll. The Falcons, it's a live ball. Falcons, once it goes 10 yards, and the Falcons fell on it. Had a thought that might happen here, but Hassan picked it up and advanced the football about 25 yards out to the 47. All right, now Crestwood in a 4-touchdown hole. That pass was in the air a long time. That'll give the Falcon defense time to swarm the play. And it'll be a 5-yard pickup for Crestwood as well. Second down and 5 and a flag. Offside against Farmington. So that'll bring up second down and 1. First down on the short little pass to Hussein Al-Kazia. So first and 10 Crestwood. Trouble in the backfield, and down goes Salami. 13 Kai Condor, 44 Carter Kolinsky combining on the sack. You'll see him come busting through any moment now. There they are. And down goes Salami. Loss of 8 on the play. Salami's pass almost intercepted. Almost, or was it picked off? It was picked off, intercepted by Anthony Bailey. Turnover number 3, takeaway number 3 for the Falcons. Anthony Bailey on that interception, number 1 for Farmington. There you see it, that's jumping the route. And a nice job to hang on to that ball with one hand. By Bailey, Anthony Bailey. The Bailey brothers having a night. Antoine has scored a pair. Now Anthony weighs in with an interception. And here comes Antoine Bailey. Big number 7 for Crestwood. Hussein Akahazi grabs onto him. I've pronounced that name 6 different ways. I'm going to just stop. I can't read it. I'm sorry. I cannot pronounce that one. But 2nd down and 8 to go here for Farmington. Bit of a high step for Pacey, no problem. Gets it to Antoine Bailey, and Bailey's got that seam down the left side, cuts it up inside to the 20, 15, 10, down towards the corner of the end zone, and he's out of bounds at the 3. Antoine Bailey.
He's placed on the 3-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
And there goes Bailey. Well, he's got 2 touchdowns tonight. Love to get a 3rd. At the 2-minute mark of the half, Falcons are in a position to maybe get Crestwood on a running clock. Pacey rolling. Didn't like his throwing option. Now fires towards the end zone, and it is caught. Caught for the touchdown. Caught down there by Darius Warren, number 5. There is a flag on the play. Holding against Farmington, so no touchdown. And 1st and goal at the 3 is now 1st and goal at the 13.
Placed on the 13-yard line.
Pesci claps his hands, gets the ball, throws towards the end zone, and in and out of the hands of Anthony Bailey.
Number 3, Ace Hassan on the coverage for Crestwood.
I'm not. Anthony Bailey had to go and chase the football down, so he's late getting back to the house. Somebody's got to go get it. So it was through his hands, and he goes and chases it down, and back to the huddle he comes. 2nd and goal for the Falcons from the 13. Antoine Bailey on the hip of his quarterback, Vincent Pacey. And Pacey tucks it under, tries to run, not going to get anywhere. He'll end up losing a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and goal for the 14. Just nothing there for Pacey. Whoops. So 3rd down, goal to go. Pacey gets his play, trots back to the huddle, which they break quickly. For those of you scoring at home, number 3, Herschel McCormick Reamers in the slot. Pesci looked towards him, now goes the other direction, throws towards the end zone, into traffic, incomplete. Trying to hit that window and squeeze it into Darius Warren, but it wasn't there. So it's going to be 4th down. Falcons with a 27-point lead. Love to get it to 35 to get that clock going. The running clock. And the offense is staying out there. So 4th and goal, and they'll go for it. Well, you either score or you give Crestwood crummy field position. Pesci, crossing route, deflected, tipped, and it's broken up. 45, Khalid Abdurun broke it up. Right there. All right, so the Chargers take over at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. As we approach halftime into the final minute of this first half here at Farmington High. We'll have the marching band for you on this senior night. Ball carries Jawad Farhat. And he gets 4. Under 30 seconds to go now in the half. And Salami out of the gun as his pass dropped. So 3rd and 5. Anthony Bailey on coverage for the Falcons on that last play. And 3rd and 5 here for Crestwood. First half dominated by Farmington, and Farmington will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Running play, and the Falcons have got that sussed out, and it's going to be a tackle for loss, and it's going to be the last play of the half. So the clock winds down. It's been a half dominated by the Farmington Falcons. You see they lead it 27-0. And what we will do is we'll stand aside. We'll come back with the performance by the Farmington High School marching band and everything else that will be going on at halftime on this senior night. Once again, your score here at the half, and we'll just, before we go with that, with a minute left in the first half, North Farmington leads at Troy 35-0. So the Raiders have put the Colts on the clock as they look to complete a 6-win season. Things looking very good for North Farmington tonight. Things looking very good for Farmington tonight as they look to close in on a 7-win regular season. They've got the lead. They've been all over Dearborn Crestwood. 27-0 at the half. We'll see when the 3rd quarter comes around, everybody.
I'm happy to stay there. Hey, are you just taking Lexi's camera? Like, can I just block it? I'm gonna point towards the block.
Tonight's halftime show is sponsored by Precision Vehicle Holdings, your premier partner for vehicle logistics solutions. Thank you for your support. Falcon friends and family, let's welcome to the field the Farmington High School Marching Band. And the direction of Miss Zolny Foreska, and with assistance from Mr. Scott Cole. Join us as we execute the heist of the century, Operation Scarlet. Featuring musical selections by Sloan Berry, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, and Demi Lovato. We open with Secret Agent Man, featuring solos by Sydney Antaya on trumpet, and Katie Martinchick in color guard. Junior drum major Shravya Soranu and senior drum major Elise Baudre. Is your band ready?
Got the water, I'm closer. I got it. Try to follow the ball.
Oh, we can. Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, it is. I would say wider. But Sage prefers.
Guys, feel free to sing.
Solos by Jenna Brown, Andy Fairbanks, Alyssa McCaskill, and Bella Farkas in color guard. Dayton Cress on tenor saxophone, Austin Winters on trombone, Zane Cook on mellophone, and Dontel Coakley on trumpet. Follow along as we execute phase 1 of our operation. But remember, there's no time to die. Rising here in Falcon Stadium. Will they still be able to execute their plan? Things are getting dangerous. Featuring color guard soloist Lex Opperman, this is Dangerous Woman. This season's top secret saga with great confidence. With Demi Lovato's very appropriately titled Confident. give it up for your 2025 Falcon Marching Band. Color guard is led by Chloe Tucson, Brittany Butler, and Maya Grimado, and Gracie Barber. Percussion is led by Sebastian Luban, Lori Stannis, and Luke Schleiling. Drill design by Daryl Wallen, Chloe Tucson, and Scott Cole. Musical direction by Scott Cole and Zolny Floresca. Thank you again to Precision Vehicles Holdings for sponsoring tonight's halftime show. We appreciate your support. And now, it's time to honor our amazing Farmington Cheer Senior. Mariah Bustos is escorted by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Bustos. Next year, she plans to attend Alma College to major in nursing. Her favorite cheer memory was winning their first megaphone at cheer camp. Ariel Chandler is escorted by her mom and dad. Next year, she plans to attend Michigan State University to major in business. Her favorite cheer memory was when we won against North and rushed the field. Michaela Harrison is escorted by her mom Rachel and her stepdad Kenny. Her plans for next year are to study fashion designing and modeling on the side. Her favorite cheer memory was the practice where she learned to do a living QP. Libby Kress is escorted by her parents Arthur and Mildred Kress. Next year she plans to attend a university to start her studies to become a lawyer. Her favorite cheer memory was finally winning a megaphone at cheer camp this year. Cameron Nieves is escorted by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Williams. Next year, she plans to attend college to major in kinesiology or sports medicine. Favorite cheer memories are making varsity as a freshman and being on varsity ever since. Being a part of a varsity cheer team has introduced a feeling that she has never felt before, and she is glad she got to experience it with her cheer sisters along the way. Mackenzie Purcell is escorted by her parents Orlando and Lakeisha Purcell and her sister Mia Purcell. Next year she plans to attend college and major in marketing. Ainsley Rubisinga is escorted by her parents Aaron and Joel and her sister Charlotte. Next year she plans to go to college with plans to enter the dental field. Her favorite cheer memory was last year's homecoming and all of the memories that happened at practice. Serenity Sands being escorted by her mom and dad. Her plans for next year are to attend a college out of state. Her top options are Florida A&M University, Clark Atlanta University, and Texas Southern University. Her favorite cheer memory is cheer camp from this year. It was so much fun, and she was so excited to get closer with the team. Olivia Strickland is escorted by her parents, Eric Strickland and Christian Muir. Next year, Olivia plans to attend Michigan State University to study psychology. Her favorite cheer memory is cheer camp senior year and all the events from senior year so far. She has really had fun and bonded with her team. And Kyla Williams is escorted by her parents,
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
And we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and shout during games.
But we all make mistakes.
The game is more enjoyable when we hear positive cheering.
Referees are human. Respect their decisions. They aren't perfect.
When you feel like yelling, remember that you represent our school.
We want to win, but just remember to keep the energy positive towards all.
During the season, we spend a lot of time with our coaches. They have a tough job.
Please accept their decisions.
And be thankful for all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 Now a couple of touchdowns by Herschel McCormick Raymer, a couple of touchdowns by Antoine Bailey, and it adds up to what you see there, a 27-0 lead by the Farmington Falcons over Dearborn Crestwood. The Chargers blanked in that first half. Farmington, 24 minutes away now from putting the cap on a 7-2 season. Very good. And in a very good position to get that done. Meanwhile, North Farmington on the road tonight at Troy. The Raiders scored on each of their first 4 possessions in this one. And they now lead 35-0 as they're at halftime there in Troy. So when the second half begins in Troy, North Farmington will have put the Colts on the running clock. So pretty much a dead solid lock that the Raiders will win tonight. And they'll enter the playoffs as a 6-win team. So kudos to Coach Herstein and his staff and his players for that accomplishment. The Michigan High School Athletic Association High School Football Tournament Selection Show is Sunday at 5 o'clock on FanDuel Sports. You can watch it for free at the Michigan High School Athletic Association website. So it is Sunday at some point in that program, which again begins at 5, that we will learn who Farmington and who North Farmington will play in the playoffs. And it wouldn't be a huge surprise if it was Farmington against North Farmington. 2 teams met earlier this year, back in September, and Falcons prevailed 35-22. Interesting ball game as Farmington put North Farmington on the clock, only to see the Raiders get back up off the mat, score 22, and have an outside shot at making a game of it that night. But they ran out of time. Falcons, having deferred to the second half, will now take the kickoff. Oh, it was an onside kick attempt. Let's see who's come up with the football. Farmington did. One of those deals, I was looking downfield waiting for the ball to arrive, and there was just a short little attempt at an onside kick. It's going to give Farmington field possession here. Or is it? It may be Crestwood's ball. Yeah, it is. Chargers recovered that onside kick. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. So an interesting start to the second half. Falcons 27, Crestwood no score as we move in to that second half. The second half begins with a big stick by Brady Noonan on Crestwood's ball carrier, Javad Farhat. He'll get a yard on the play. Second down and 9. Salami under duress gets it away, and it bounces off a couple of bodies down there, incomplete. Flag on the play. It's a 15-yard walk-off against the Falcons. Brings the football down to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, Crestwood there. So the Falcons with a 27-0 lead, but Crestwood making noises here to begin the second half. Boy, the Falcons jumped again. They've been a little sloppy in that department tonight. That's the 3rd time they've been flagged for an offside. And now it's 1st and 5. Fumble on the ground. I think the Falcons have it. I think this is turnover number 4. I think it's recovered down there by Farmington, and it is. Miles Smith on the recovery. And it's turnover number 4. Just all kinds of problems with that exchange on the handoff. And Miles gets down there on top of the football, covers it up, and Farmington has it first down, 10 to go.
He's placed on the 33-yard line.
Falcons will scrimmage from the 33. So those turnovers are killing Crestwood. 4 of them now. Falcons have scored directly off of 2 of those turnovers. Antoine Bailey battling for yardage, not many to be found. Give him a gain of a yard. Now Pacey dropping out of the gun, blitz coming. Little screen pass to Antoine Bailey, and that's going to work. It's going to break. Comes Bailey inside midfield, inside the 40. The scrum gets pushed ahead until finally everybody goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So a big gain on the screen pass.
Number 4, Sonny Palau.
24 yards on that pickup on the screen to Antoine Bailey.
He's placed at the 38-yard line.
So we're early in the third quarter. The Falcons with a 27-0 lead. Antoine Bailey finds himself a nice looking seam and picks up superior yardage. Down inside the 15-yard line.
Number 2, Antoine Bailey on the carry. Number 25, Ali Javert.
Bailey down to the 12-yard line, so that's a pickup of 26.
First and 10 on the 12-yard line.
First and 10 right there for Farmington. And again, boy, they'd love to get that running clock going against Crestwood and get out of here. And get ready for the playoffs with a 7-2 record. An impressive season by Farmington. This is Anthony Bailey. He fumbles the ball, but I think it's recovered by a teammate. He did fumble, and it was recovered by 61 Owen Stefanski.
Number 61, Carson Drake.
What PA just said 61 is Carson Drake, which is different from who I have on my roster at 61. But let's say Carson. Let's say they had it right, and it's Carson Drake on that fumble recovery that keeps the Falcon drive alive. 2nd and 2. And it's Pacey rolling. Now he's going to tuck it under and head for the pylon. Didn't quite get there. Brought down at about the 1. Maybe the 2. Yeah, the 2. There's a flag. It's against Farmington. Said that a lot tonight. It's holding. That's 3 holding calls now against the Falcons. Those are killers. Holding call just before halftime cost Farmington an opportunity for a touchdown when they were in the red zone. They went from 1st and goal at the 3 to 1st and goal at the 13. Which is what's happened here, except change the yards slightly. Football back to the 14-yard line. Patient, dealing, incomplete. Gillings, Christian Gillings, the intended receiver. So second down and a dozen from the 14. Page snap a little high. Firing to the corner of the end zone, that's incomplete. Darius Warren was the intended receiver, but now third and 12. The end of the regular season arriving tonight, just like we thought it'd be. You start in August wearing a t-shirt and short pants because it's so warm in the booth, and you wind up in late October thinking, I can't get myself warm tonight. Comes the field goal attempt on fourth down. 32 yards for Paulo Roku. A line drive kick, it's too low, it's no good. So the Falcons unable to put points on the board following a turnover for the second straight turnover. And the score remains 27-0. Crestwood will start from deep in their own territory. Again, we'll find out Sunday the playoff matchups. Playoffs begin 1 week from tonight, Halloween night. Who planned that? It's a bit difficult to promo next week's game because we will not have it for you on TV 10. It's a nice first down gain for Crestwood all the way out to the 25-yard line. Now the carry by Farhat. Or Farhat on that carry.
Jaden Chase on the tackle for the Falcons.
He had a great big hole, didn't he? Jaden Chase on the tackle for Farmington, but it is first down all the way out to the 34-yard line. That last play gained 22. Farhat again, this time dumped in the backfield. Brody Noonan was there, number 20.
Handed off to number 16, Javon Farhat. Number 20, Brody Noonan on the tackle for the Falcons. Second down.
We're seeing some different personnel on defense for Farmington here as on senior night. Some of these second stringers get into action early. There's a long pass incomplete. Good coverage down deep there by Chase, Jaden Chase.
Number 11, Christian Gillens, and number 12, Jaden Chase on the coverage. Third down.
Third down now for Crestwood. The Chargers, they've got lightning bolts on their helmets. Good-looking yellow and white uniforms. Trailing 27-0 to the guys wearing the navy jerseys and silver pants with the white piping. Classic look of the Farmington Falcons. Pass in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Two Falcons were right there. One of them may have gotten a hand on the ball. Kai Condor and Darius Warren both right there on coverage, and it brings up fourth down.
Darius Warren and number 13, Kai Condor.
Fourth and 10.
Down in 10 on the 34-yard line.
Well, trailing by 27, 4th and 10, and Crestwood goes for it. Quarterback is number 7, whose name I can't pronounce, Al-Kahizi. He has replaced Salami. And a 5-yard walk-off here against Crestwood for delay of game, 4th and 5. So 4th and 15, they're still going to go for it. Pressure coming, look out, Al-Kahizi gets it away. It's either, there goes the flag for grounding. But big time pressure applied by number 20, Brody Noonan. It is grounding. Will have the same net effect as a sack.
First down,
The Falcons, I just want to see where they ultimately put the football. I think it's going to be inside the 20-yard line. So we take another look at that pressure by Farmington and the intentional grounding by Crestwood. The ball's going to be at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for Farmington. And another opportunity here to really salt this one away. Comes Antoine Bailey bouncing off one tackle, then diving through another, and he's inside the 5-yard line. Bailey down at the 2, 1st and goal, Farmington. First and goal, Farmington. Pacey up under center, gives to Bailey, and Antoine's in there for his 3rd touchdown of the night. A 2-yard touchdown run for Antoine Bailey. So the Falcons will go for 2 here in an attempt to make it a 35-point lead, which, if successful, would start the clock running nonstop here at Falcon Field. Pache with Antoine Bailey, the touchdown getter, to his right side. Fakes to him, throws the slant in and out of the hands of Anthony Bailey. So the 2-point conversion fails. And with 6:28 to go in the 3rd, it's Falcons 33, Crestwood no score. Falcons just 2 points away from the running clock. Here's the attempt. Oh, here's the touchdown, I'm sorry. And you get the feeling Antoine Bailey could have run many more yards than just the 2 that was required to score the touchdown on that play. We've told you that the North Farmington Raiders have put the Troy Colts on a running clock at Troy. Last report going to the 3rd quarter, and the Raiders had a 35-0 lead over Troy. So that's going to mean a 6-win season for North Farmington. Not too shabby. Short little pooch kick on that on the kickoff.
It is recovered by the Falcons.
But the Falcons recover it. So it's an onside kick, and the Falcons have recovered the football. How about that? An onside kick recovered by Farmington. And they'll have possession at the 43-yard line of Crestwood. Pass was intended for Herschel McCormick Reamer, but Pacey bounced it up to him, over to him, incomplete.
Second down and 10 on the 43-yard line.
So second down and 10. Three wides come to the near side, but it's a handoff to Antoine Bailey, and Bailey bounces off one tackler, then another. Now he's going to be caught up for a gain of 3 yards.
Antoine Bailey on the carry.
It looked good right here, and then it didn't look so good. Gain of 3. Football's on the 40, and it's 3rd and 7 for the Falcons. Pesci's pass downfield is incomplete. Almost hauled in by Christian Gillings, but it's incomplete. It's 4th down for Farmington at the 40-yard line. What to do, what to do? Farmington with that 33-0 lead. They led 14-0 after 27-0 at the half. And they've added a non-converted touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. Falcons will go for it on 4th down and 7. Pacey on the rollout, pulls up, throws over everybody, incomplete. Herschel McCormick Reamer was in the area.
Charger ball.
But it'll be Charger ball at the 40-yard line.
Let's not forget our amazing Falcon football sponsors.
35-7 now. North Farmington leading Troy. Chris DeYonke, the PA guy at Raider Field. Nice enough to phone in the scores to the truck so we can pass them along to you. So it's going to be a 6-win season for North Farmington, and certainly looks like it's going to be a 7-win season here for the Farmington Falcons. That 33-point lead. Salami back in at quarterback now for Crestwood. A double pass, long pass, and out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Gillings was right there to guard Sammy Khalif on that. He was the intended receiver.
Number 11, Christian Gillings on the coverage for the Falcons.
Well, this is now that I think of it, this is the last game that the Falcons will play in the Oakland Activities Association, as Farmington and North Farmington move into the, what is it? It's the Lakes Conference. Used to be the Western Lakes, now it's just the Lakes. It's the Lakes Valley Conference. So they will. The new conference, which will begin next fall, will include the 3 Livonia high schools, the 2 from Farmington, pass caught right down below us on the near side. Minimal gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Call it 4. Call it 4th down and 4.
Number 20, Cody Noonan on the coverage. 4th down.
All right, here we go, 4th and 4. And timeout called by Seahole. All right, all Falcons here tonight at Falcon Field. It's 33-0, and we'll be back after this break.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
We were giving you the update just a moment ago on the North Farmington Troy score. And Troy had scored to make it 35-7, but the Raiders returned the ensuing kickoff 70 yards for a touchdown of their own. And so now it's 42-7. Movement and a flag and a walk-off against Farmington.
Plays a false start.
And the call goes against Crestwood. They jumped. So that could be big. 4th and 6 is now 4th and 1. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I missed that play. Sorry about that. Jotting something down, we missed the 4th and 1, but the Falcons do not convert it. So Crestwood takes over on downs. It was a carry by Warren, but he came up about a yard or two shy of the line to gain 1st and 10 now for Crestwood at their 44. Farmington's got the ball. Okay, they did pick up the 1st down. There we go. Anyways, 1st and 10 Farmington now at their 44-yard line. And here comes Herschel McCormick Reamer headed our way. Turns the corner, down the sideline he goes. He's finally spun out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Quick little 24-yard pickup by Herschel McCormick Reamer. 1st down, Farmington down at the 20. That is a play that is a terrific success for Farmington tonight. Herschel McCormick Reamer, HMR, scored on it from 48 yards out on the first snap of the game tonight for Farmington. As you see, they lead 33-0. Comes HMR the other way. Flag comes in. We may have a horse collar tackle here as Reamer is brought down at around the 15-yard line.
Number 3, Herschel McCormick Reamer is taken out of bounds.
Waiting for the call now on that flag. face mask. So that's a 15-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal. It happens near the end of the play here. And right there. So they move the football to the 14. First and 5 for Farmington. The handoff in the backfield is fumbled, but it's recovered by Farmington's Declan at McCormick Reamer. Let's see. Remember about a month ago, Declan came in for Herschel and had himself a terrific night, scoring 3 touchdowns. We were some concern that night that McCormick Reamer might have been injured. He had left the game early, but he bounced back and played the following week. 2nd down and 7. Pass complete down there to Anthony Bailey, or Anthony is to the goal line. He's in for a touchdown. Anthony Bailey. Another Bailey touchdown. That's 4 of them tonight by the two brothers. But it's a 15-yard touchdown pass from Pesce to Anthony Bailey, and a 39-0 lead for Farmington. So they've got Crestwood on the clock here. I did not expect to be saying those words tonight. Extra point this time is good.
And the extra point is good.
All right. So here's the touchdown. Pesce, a quick little toss there, and one move by Anthony Bailey puts him into the end zone. Six touchdowns tonight. 1 for Herschel McCormick Reamer. 3 for Antoine Bailey. And 1 for Anthony Bailey. And there he is. What a nice score that is. 40-0. As we move into a running clock, a continuous clock situation here at Falcon Field. In high school football in Michigan, when one team leads another team by 35 points or more in the second half, then the clock no longer stops for things like incomplete passes or out of bounds or any of that stuff. So we're running the clock now here at FHS.
Taken by number 2, Aiden Song. Taken by number 7, John Howard of the Falcons.
So there you see it. We're at a change of possession following a kickoff, and the clock is running here at Falcon Field, where Farmington has, I think, stunned us all a little bit, putting 40 on the board here against this Crestwood team and holding them without a point. Again, Crestwood has scored 40 points, 40 or more points 3 times this year, including a 56-point effort against Melvindale. False start by the Chargers. Back them up 5 more. Again, the playoffs start next week. We don't have clearance on TV 10. The game will be broadcast. I'm just not quite sure. Google it. It's got to be on somewhere. Or you can get information, again, one supposes, at the Michigan High School Athletic Association website. We're going to broadcast it. We're not sure to whom.
Pass intended for a
long pass across the way goes incomplete. And see, there's the example. We've had an incomplete pass, so under normal circumstances, in normal time, the clock would stop on the incomplete pass, but now with the running clock in effect, the clock, well, just continues to tick. Which means we're going to be done with the third quarter here, in a half a minute. And then we'll move into quarter number 4. An impressive performance, to say the least, tonight by the Farmington Falcons. They went up to Clarkston last week. This is one reason why, maybe the main reason, why the Farmington schools are leaving the OAA in favor of the Lakes Valley Conference. Because you don't, in the Lakes Valley, you're not going to have to travel all the way out to Clarkston to get whomped. Another bomb here by Crestwood, nowhere near the intended receiver. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Falcons 40, Chargers no score. We'll stand aside and be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
And we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and shout during games.
But we all make mistakes.
The game is more enjoyable when we hear positive cheering.
Referees are human. Respect their decisions. They aren't perfect.
When you feel like yelling, remember that you represent our school.
We want to win, but just remember to keep the energy positive towards all.
During the season, we spend a lot of time with our coaches. They have a tough job.
Please accept their decisions.
And be thankful for all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 Well, the playoff games by at least Farmington's playoff game next week will be carried on the NFH network, so you'll want to Google that. The only way to watch a pay-per-view sort of a situation, a subscription service, but check them out. That's where the Farmington versus whoever Farmington's playing in the first round of the playoffs game will be. We say we're going to have it here because I guess I'm kind of assuming that Farmington will have a home game with 7 wins, but maybe not. Again, the selection shows Sunday as Crestwood battles here for a first down. Selection shows Sunday at 5 o'clock on FanDuel Sports or the Michigan High School Athletic Association website. And we will find out who Farmington is playing in the playoffs and who North Farmington is playing in the playoffs.
First down, Chargers.
Pass complete to Christian Green. And he'll get a gain of 9 yards out of that. Clock running at Falcon Stadium. Farmington putting the finishing touches on a 7-2 regular season. Diving attempt fails, incomplete pass. Only blemishes on that Falcon record were a week 2 loss on the road at Holly, and the loss last week to Clarkston is such a big school. And they are a powerhouse, and they clobbered the Falcons 49-7. The good news, that's the last time the Falcons will have to go to Clarkston to play, with the new conference beginning next fall. Third down and a yard here for Crestwood, trailing 40-0. No gain on the play. Falcon defense swarmed. Brody Noonan, number 20, was the leading swarmer.
Number 16, Jawan Ford on the run. Brody Noonan and Wayne Blackburn.
So 4th in the yard. Crestwood will go for it here at their own 43-yard line. No push required, just a quarterback keeper. He just goes between the center and guard, and Salami picks up that first down, gains a couple. Clock running still. Love to see it. We're approaching 9 minutes to go in this one. The Falcons have put on a show tonight on both sides of the ball. Salami rolls, has time, throws. And it's caught. Now Salami rolls to the near side. Throws across the field, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver and almost picked off by Newton Brown on the carom. So second down and 10. Second down, 10 for Crestwood. As we go under 8 minutes to go. Salami, late pressure coming, and they get him. Another sack. It's Brody Noonan, number 20 in the backfield for the Falcons, to bring down Salami, the quarterback. Big time loss, too. Take a look. Keep your eye out for number 20 of Farmington. There he is. Came shooting through. Brought Salami down. Way back at the 48-yard line. Third down. 19 to go. Salami under duress again. Throws down the far sideline, incomplete. Fourth down and 19.
Number 29 is Tavon Anderson on coverage.
So the Falcons closing in. On a 7-2 regular season. As both the teams in Farmington and the district are going to go to the playoffs this year. Salami winging it, and it's caught. And the Falcons better get this guy on the ground or he's going to pick up the first down. It's Khalif on the reception. And he is a couple of yards shy. The first of the Falcons will take over on downs.
On the tackle.
Well, with the clock running, wonder if maybe the Falcons will need to pick up about a first down here, and that'll do it for the ball game. Leo Pace, number 15, in at quarterback for the Falcons. As we see the bench emptied. That's Declan McCormick-Reamer, number 26 on the carry.
Number 76, Alham Adin on tackle.
Second down and 4 when the Falcons bring it to the line, which they do now. Pace working from the shotgun. This little spin away move here by the Falcon ball carrier, Tavon Anderson.
And up to number 29, Tavon Anderson.
Anderson will pick up 3, third and a yard. Well, let's see if the Falcons can pick up this first down and put an end to this game. Fumbled snap, kicked around in the backfield, and Pace will do the smart thing and fall on it. It's going to cost the Falcons 8 yards. It's going to bring up fourth down. So they'll punt it away here and give Crestwood one last chance to get on the board. On the crew tonight, first shoot for Jonah. Way to go, Jonah. Logan, Julia, Lucy, Georgia, Sage, Lexi, Dylan, Donald, all on the crew tonight, being led by our capable Sean McGuckin and Jim Sturdy as well. Now they fumble the snap of the punt. It gets blocked. And Crestwood's going to wind up with a football at about the 15 or 16 yard line.
Kick was blocked by number 55, Hussein Ruth.
So the Falcons have put themselves in a position now where they need to show some defense in order to maintain the shutout. First and 10 Crestwood at the Falcons 16. Incomplete forward pass there. New quarterback in for Crestwood is number 17, Ali Farhat. We're getting down to a minute and a half left to go in this one. 40-0 Falcons. Can they hang on to their shutout? Almost intercepted. Oh boy, oh boy. Cooper McCormick Reamer on the near intercept. Watch for him, number 10. Oh, it was in the old breadbasket. Crestwood's called timeout here to stop the clock with 1:07 to go. Falcon fans enjoying this one still. Finally, Crestwood comes back out onto the field. They've been through shorter training camps than that, than that timeout. Here comes that pressure from the Falcons again and again. Brody Noonan with his second sack here in just the last few minutes.
Sunday throw, Lucas Arpster.
Falcons have spent a good deal of time in that Crestwood backfield tonight. The loss this time is back to the 20-yard line. It's 3rd down and 15. Might be the last play. Long pass into the end zone is picked off, intercepted by the Falcons, and what a fitting end that is. In the end zone, leaping for the catch is Jace Terwilliger. So the interception, the 5th turnover tonight, the 5th takeaway by Farmington tonight, will put a fitting finish on this one. In fact, the clock's running. It's about to be finished in a few seconds. So a dominant performance tonight by the Farmington Falcons gives them a 7-2 record this season. So we take a look at the interception by Terwilliger on what turned out to be the last play of the football game. 40-0 Falcons with the win. They're 7-2. They're in the playoffs. We'll find out whether or not they host a playoff game Sunday at 5 o'clock on the high school football playoff selection show. And then we'll have a game for you if there's a game at North Farmington. They're in as well with a 6-3 season. If there's a game at North Farmington or Farmington next week, we'll have it for you. But it'll be on the NFHS network, which is a subscription service. You can get details on all of that. But tonight, just from start to finish, a rather remarkable performance, I thought, by the Farmington Falcons. They came in against this Crestwood team, which had put some points up on the board. I mentioned a couple of times tonight they had scored 40 points in a game 2 times and 50 points in the 3rd. But boy, the Falcons just shut them down from the get-go tonight. The evening belonging to Antoine Bailey, who scored 3 touchdowns for Farmington tonight. His brother Anthony Bailey scored 2. And that guy, Herschel McCormick Reamer, made his senior night a night to remember by scoring a 48-yard touchdown on the ground on the first snap of the football game. So the teams shake hands at midfield. We're just waiting for Sunday now to find out who Farmington plays in the playoffs, and for that matter, who North Farmington will play in the playoffs. And again, we'll get that information early on Sunday evening. So thanks to our crew here at Falcon Field tonight. A running clock victory by the Falcons, 40-0 over Crestwood. My name's Rich Kincaid. Night, Jeannie, I love you, and we'll see you all. We're not quite sure when. Good night, everybody.